Good morning, Union East family and friends. We are very excited to be here this morning for our groundbreaking ceremony for the new addition that will be coming to Union East Elementary School very shortly. On behalf of myself, the principal at Union East Elementary School, I would like to thank all of our members of our Board of Education for being here today who are standing behind me. Mrs. Wilson, Mr. Raska, Mrs. Kurapolsky, Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Leary. As well, I would like to thank all of our administrators that are here as well. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Blunt, who is going to lead Mrs. Stark's class in our new Union East song. Thank you, Mrs. Stark's class and Mr. Blunt. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Morris, our Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Mrs. Mitchell. And good morning, Union East. What a wonderful day. We have been preparing for this day for over a year. Groundbreaking ceremonies are traditional, and they celebrate the beginning of construction. And you are watching history in the making. And over the next 12 to 15 months, you'll be able to look out your windows and see your school being built. It's an exciting time in Union East. And I am so grateful to the town of Cheektowaga and all of its residents and all of the staff here who are putting education first. I have some very specific thank yous, and then we will begin. First of all, we have been meeting for over a year to prepare for this day, and I would like to thank Gordon Jones, Architects and Associates, and our specific architect, Stephen DiMatteo. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Mitchell, your principal, and all of the Union East teachers and staff who've spent so much time helping us prepare. Our administrators from the other buildings have also been very supportive, as well as this would not happen without your Board of Education. But mostly, parents, families, and community, you said yes to Union East and to education. You said yes to our students, and we are so grateful. Finally, there's one group, gentlemen, come on up here with their hard hats on, and that's our Buffalo Construction Consultants. And they are the folks who are leading the trail or blazing the trail for this project. And what you see back here is a result of their hard work and what they're doing for our Union East family. Let's give them a round of applause. And finally, we could not be doing this without our Mr. Vona, the Director of Facilities. Give a wave and thank you. Did you want to say anything, gentlemen? Okay, great. And I'm going to turn the mic back over to Mrs. Mitchell for our next guest speaker.
Thank you, Mrs. Morris. At this time, I would like to introduce the Cheektowaga Central Board President, Renee Wilson.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It certainly is an exciting day here, Union East Elementary, Cheektowaga Central School District. I also would like to thank, first and foremost, every single one of the families who came out to vote for this. This is so important to our children, to give them the room, the space, the area to learn and grow. And it's history in the making, absolutely, that you're a part of. Moving forward in the future, these kids are going to look back on this day and be thrilled that they were a part of it, as am I. I know that my Board of Education and myself are so proud of this district, and the administrators, Mrs. Morris, Mr. Wright, Mr. Vona, you really have gone beyond. You are a true asset to this district, as is everybody else that's here today. Kids, families, we're doing this for you, but for us, it makes us so proud. We've come far as a district, and I want to say that I've been here quite a while. 15 years, in my 16th year, I've seen so many positive things happen here, and we continue to move forward, especially in this difficult time. Did you ever think we'd be standing here with masks on, celebrating and talking to each other? But you know what? We are warrior strong, we are proud, and we always make it happen. So let this festivities begin. Mrs. Mitchell?
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. And at this time, I'm going to have Mrs. Morris and Mrs. Wilson do our ceremonial groundbreaking with our golden shovel. Thank you so much, Mrs. Wilson. And to all of our Union East community, thank you for joining us this morning. We are so grateful for all of your support, and we are so excited to, as Mrs. Morris said, watch our building grow. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.